Life is a tapestry of joy and pain, each thread woven with moments that shape who we are. Sometimes, the weight of the world feels unbearable, and your heart aches in ways words cannot describe. Love, in its purest form, can heal, but it can also leave behind scars that never fully fade. Pain reminds us of the depth of our humanity, of how deeply we can feel. Grief is a reflection of the love we have lost, and it's okay to mourn what once was. Even when the tears won't stop falling, remember that they are a release, not a defeat. The nights may feel endless, but every sunrise is proof that light will always return. You carry within you the strength of every battle you've fought, even if you don't feel it now. The cracks in your heart are not flaws. They are reminders of how much you've survived. You are not alone, even if the silence around you feels deafening. Love is both a gift and a burden, a force that can uplift and shatter in equal measure. It's okay to feel broken, to wonder if the pieces will ever fit together again. Healing is not about erasing the pain, but learning to live alongside it. Every scar you carry tells a story of resilience, a testament to your strength. The weight of sorrow can feel overwhelming, but you don't have to carry it alone. Sometimes, the greatest act of courage is simply waking up and facing another day. The memories that bring you pain now will one day bring you solace. Let the love you've experienced remind you of life's beauty, even in its cruelty. You are allowed to grieve, to feel the full depth of your emotions without apology. Hold on to hope, even when it feels like the world has stolen it away. Pain has a way of isolating us, of making us believe we are alone in our struggles. But somewhere, someone understands exactly what you're going through. The connections we form with others, even in sorrow, remind us that we're never truly alone. Grief doesn't have a timeline. It's a journey that unfolds at its own pace. Be patient with yourself, even when it feels like you're standing still. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory worth celebrating. The love you've lost is still with you, woven into the fabric of who you are. Trust that time, while slow, will soften the sharp edges of your pain. Your story is not over. There are still chapters of joy waiting to be written. Let your tears water the seeds of strength and hope that are quietly growing within you. The ache in your heart is a sign of how deeply you've cared, how profoundly you've loved. It's okay to feel vulnerable, to let the walls come down and face your pain head on. The moments that break us often lead to the most profound growth. Even in your darkest hours, there is a part of you that refuses to give up. Hold on to that part, nurture it, and let it guide you through the storm. The love you've given, even if unreturned, has left an imprint on the world. Let your pain inspire you to live fully, to embrace the beauty that still exists. Each sunrise is a reminder that life goes on, no matter how heavy your heart feels. You are not defined by your losses, but by how you choose to rise from them. There is strength in allowing yourself to feel, to grieve, to heal at your own pace. Life has a way of testing us, of pushing us to the edge to see how far we can go. Even when it feels like the world is crumbling beneath your feet, trust in your ability to stand. The pain you feel today will one day transform into strength and wisdom. You are more resilient than you realize, capable of enduring far more than you believe. Every breath you take is a reminder that you are still here, still fighting. Let the love you've experienced, even if it's gone, be a beacon of hope in the darkness. The memories that haunt you now will eventually become lessons that guide you forward. Hold on to the belief that the best days of your life are still ahead of you. Even when you feel lost, there is a part of you that knows the way. You don't have to have all the answers right now. It's okay to simply keep moving. Grief and love are two sides of the same coin, inseparable and profound. The depth of your sorrow is a reflection of the depth of your love. Each day you rise is a testament to your courage, even when you feel weak. You are allowed to take your time, Healing is not a race, but a journey. Let the pain remind you that you've lived a life worth remembering, worth fighting for. The cracks in your heart are where the light of hope begins to seep in. Trust that the universe has a plan for you, even if it's hard to see right now. There is beauty in resilience, in the quiet strength of simply enduring. Your story is not defined by your losses, but by how you choose to carry them. Love is eternal, even when it changes form, and it will always be a part of you. The weight of sorrow can feel suffocating, but it does not have to define you. You are allowed to grieve, to cry, to feel the full depth of your emotions. Let yourself be vulnerable, for it is in vulnerability that true strength is found. The love you've given and received will always be a source of light, even in darkness. Pain, while heavy, is a reminder of how deeply you've dared to live. Each tear you shed is a step closer to finding peace within yourself. The nights may be long, but the morning always comes, bringing new possibilities. Hold on to the belief that life still holds wonders for you to discover. Let your sorrow inspire you to cherish every moment of joy that comes your way. You are not alone. Others have walked this path and found their way back to the light. Even when it feels like the world has forgotten you, you are never truly alone. The universe has a way of surprising us with hope when we least expect it. Your heart is resilient, capable of mending even after the deepest wounds. The memories that hurt today will bring comfort in the days to come. You are allowed to grieve, but do not forget to dream of a brighter future. Trust in the strength you have yet to discover within yourself. Each day you wake up is a victory, a testament to your determination to keep going. Love, even when it changes, never truly disappears. It remains a part of you. Let your sorrow inspire you to cherish the beauty in small moments. The sun will rise again, no matter how long the night may feel. Grief is heavy, but you don't have to carry it alone. Let others share your burden. The pain you feel is not a sign of weakness. It's proof of how deeply you've loved. Even in the hardest moments, there is a part of you that longs for healing. Hold on to that part and trust that it will guide you through the storm. Life doesn't promise to be easy, but it does offer us moments of beauty worth fighting for. Let yourself believe that even after all you've lost, there is still so much to gain. Your heart, though bruised, is still beating and longing for connection. Trust that in time, the wounds you carry will turn into wisdom. The love you've given has not been lost. It lives on in the impact you've made. Each step you take, no matter how small, is a step closer to finding peace. The road ahead may feel uncertain, but uncertainty holds the possibility of hope. Pain may try to silence you, but your voice deserves to be heard. You are not defined by the moments that broke you, but by how you rebuild yourself. The memories that bring tears now will one day bring a smile to your face. It's okay to take life one moment at a time. Sometimes that's all you can do. Every scar you bear is a reminder of the strength you've shown in survival. Trust that even in the darkness, there is a light waiting to be found. The love you've experienced is proof that life, even in its pain, is worth living. You are not alone in your grief. Others have walked this path and found their way. Let your pain be a reminder of the depth of your courage and capacity for love. Life may never be the same, but it can still be beautiful in a new way. Your heart, though battered, still holds the power to love and be loved. Healing doesn't mean forgetting. It means learning to carry your memories with grace. Trust that the tears you cry now are watering the seeds of a brighter future. Even in the midst of sorrow, you are allowed to hope for joy. You are not broken. You are human, and humans are incredibly resilient. The road ahead will have its challenges, but you've already proven you can endure. Let your story inspire others, showing them that pain and hope can coexist. Your strength lies not in avoiding pain, but in rising despite it. Trust that every ending is the beginning of something new. even if you can't see it yet. You don't have to rush your healing. Take the time you need to find your way. Even in your silence, your story is being written with every breath you take. The love you've known is a gift, and its memory will always be a source of strength. Grief may feel like a permanent shadow, but even shadows shift with the light. You are allowed to dream of a future where the pain no longer consumes you. Every sunrise is a reminder that life is still unfolding, with endless possibilities. You are not alone in your sorrow. There are others who understand your pain. Trust that the love you carry will guide you toward new beginnings. Let yourself be vulnerable, for it is in vulnerability that true connection is found. Even in your darkest moments, there is a spark of light within you, waiting to grow. The love you've lost will always remain a part of who you are, shaping your journey. Every tear you shed is a release, a way to make space for healing to take root. It's okay to feel weak, to stumble, to wonder if you'll ever feel whole again. Strength isn't about never falling. It's about finding the courage to rise each time you do. Let yourself remember the good moments. They are treasures, not chains. Even the deepest wounds will begin to mend when met with time and compassion. You are a masterpiece in progress, a story still unfolding in beautiful and unexpected ways. Trust that life has more in store for you, even if the path seems unclear now. Your heart, though fragile, is also the strongest thing you possess. Let your love and pain coexist. Together, they are the essence of what it means to truly live. The shadows may linger, but they are not permanent. They will shift and fade with time. Every challenge you faced has given you tools to navigate what lies ahead. Grief is not the absence of love. It's the continuation of it in a different form. Let the lessons of loss teach you to appreciate the present more deeply. Even when it feels like the world has moved on, your pain is valid and real. The love you hold in your heart is still powerful, still capable of creating light. You don't have to rush the process of finding yourself again. It takes time. Let the quiet moments remind you that peace is still possible. Trust that the universe has a way of bringing beauty out of brokenness. You are not alone in this journey. Others are walking beside you, even in silence. Healing is not about forgetting, but about learning to live with what you've endured. You are a testament to resilience, a symbol of strength in the face of adversity. Every scar you carry is proof that you've survived what tried to break you. Let the love you've known remind you that life is still full of meaning. It's okay to feel afraid, but don't let fear keep you from moving forward. Trust in your ability to rebuild, even if the pieces look different than before. Each day you wake up is a chance to take one more step toward the light. The memories that hurt today will one day bring comfort and warmth. You are not defined by your pain, but by the strength you show in overcoming it. Let yourself believe that brighter days are ahead, no matter how distant they seem. The road to healing is not linear, and it's okay to stumble along the way. Let your pain remind you of how deeply you've dared to live and love. Every struggle you've faced has prepared you for the growth yet to come. Hold on to the belief that even in the darkness, there is still light to be found. Trust that the love you've given will come back to you in ways you can't yet imagine. You are a survivor, and your story is far from over. Let your heartache inspire you to create, to build, to seek joy despite the pain. The journey ahead may be long, but every step is worth the effort. You are not alone in your struggles. There is strength in shared humanity. The love within you is a light that will never be extinguished, no matter how hard life tries. Life is not about avoiding pain, but about finding beauty and meaning in spite of it. Trust that the tears you've cried have watered the seeds of something new. Even in the moments when you feel lost, you are still moving forward. Let your story be one of resilience, of rising again and again despite the odds. The love you've known is proof that life, even when painful, is worth living. Every scar you carry is a badge of honor, a symbol of your perseverance. Let yourself hope for a future where the pain is a distant memory. Trust that the universe is not done with you yet. There is more to come. You are not defined by what you've lost, but by how you choose to move forward. The ending of one chapter is the beginning of another, and your story is far from finished.